No. Oh, medic? Yes. Oh, hold on. I need to roll for Depresso. Oh! Okay. Something's looking up. Hey, something's looking up. You'll appreciate something. Yes. Hello. Did you get a roll? Do you need a roll?
I do need a roll.
You need a roll. Well, you just lost the nice roll and got one less than the nice roll. You're feeling good. You can function throughout the day.
Sweet.
However, you still feel icky.
Upload my bro, this is on top of like insomnia and my psychosis already. So
yeah, have fun with that. Depresso.
Hi.
Just so you're aware, I did your roll for how you're feeling today. You got a natural 20. You're not cured. You still feel it, but I don't know. Maybe the internal rage or something made you feel like you could act like normal today.
Good to go. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Still sick, but I'm riding it out.
You flexed on it.
Gotcha. They have all of us in the gym, right?
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. All of you in the gym.
Gotcha.
Have fun with
I'll go
that.
ahead and beat it in.
Yeah.
Straight people.
Yeah, there are stray people. Hello.
Oh, straight.
Straight, right. What? Yeah, that's a skull. Psh.
Then did you not hear it?
No.
Listen closely.
It is very quiet. Yes, that is a wooloo.
Yeah, it's just a little Easter egg. My dog. Look, my dog.
I see the dog.
Oppenheimer.
I know, I see. The dog is literally one of the most useful people in the Hollow right now because the dog can walk around and carry things.
Yeah, Eddie Cat gets sick.
yay.
As far as you know.
I'm immune. Meow.
From my understanding, like living with dogs all my life, they can.
I will roll for dog. Maybe.
If you kill my dog, I will kill you.
Try
Like,
it.
I will find out where you live.
Try it.
I will send Ava food, and that way I will find out where you are.
You will send Ava food, and that way you'll find out where I am. Okay, so you're gonna try and go after someone who's actually a sharpshooter IRL. Noted.
I just come in with a fucking killdozer.
With a dildozer?
Jesus.
What kind of thing is that?
Yeah, that as well.
Uh-huh.
Killdozer. You know about the killdozer?
But no, I don't. Anyways, I need to start getting in the lobby. And 8-Ball, do I need to roll for you?
I will wait a little bit, so I'm not immediately there.
Yeah, you're fine. I do? Okay, one sec.
I'm in Whispers too, by the way. Okay.
You're fine. Oh, okay, good. 10.
I'm in Whispers.
You feel no change. You're feeling icky.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop there.
Actually, wait. That's in the one range. You're feeling mildly worse. Yeah, dildozer. Anyways, I hydrate. Hello, everybody. So I am going to go and I need my mask on.
I don't hear it.
What do I sound like? Oh, right, I sound like this. Perfect! Good to know.
Unity.
Who is this? Kraskens, you do not need a roll. In fact, well, I don't know. All right. First things first. Yep, Father RP. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bum 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 bum
Ba da da dum bum 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 bum. All right then, where did you engage in the smooching? It's around here, so. All right. So. We need a sample from... Open up real quick. Come for me now, I need to go down to the floor. Yeah, that's the floor. From over here... Over there. Another one. We'll do one from the corner for good measure. All right. So we have the corner. Where else would we like to do this? Cells are a possibility. How many baggies do I have left? 4. Okay. 3 more. We've had people send these cells, and they have not gotten sick. And one of the best places for these things to grow would be on the bed. So the fact they haven't gotten anything would mean that there is nothing. Not there anyways. Cracks, crevices. Those kinds of sorts. A place few people go. A place few people go. Come on now. In you go. Are you tracking? That is not where my hand is. Hello, please, thank you. All right, 2 more. They were here. There we go. Idea. If I were a thing hidden around, where would I be? Behind a wall outlet. That's all I need. Ooh, a little damp in there. Interesting. All right. Last one. I could go up there, but they did not go up there. On top of that, that was a horrible idea. I almost did that. Let's angle it away from ourselves. Thank you very much. Well, we need to dust a lot. Okay. Only using my left hand now because the other one's dusty. Yan da da dun da da dun 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 dun. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. With the gloves on, hands. I don't trust that. By the way, you all don't know, but most of the Hollow is sick. And I am one of those who is not. You haven't come here to kidnap anyone else, have you?
I've come here to talk to leadership about my actions.
All right. Go ahead. I believe most of them are gone or sick, which you'll find them in the quarantine. Yan-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Boom, ba-da-da-dum, boom. Let's see if he's in here. Dearest Cairo and Biker,
Yeah.
I have samples. Who do you wish for me to take them to?
The lab. Be very careful. Give them to Ven or there's a very colorful lady named codename Ruha.
Understood.
Oh, hi.
Did you
Trace's rifle is a camera scope.
people in the med
In the lab.
Make sure you wash the dog down.
When you say
Oh, researchers, I have samples for you to research. Who wants them?
And you walked into quarantine because of that?
give samples, I'm
Yes.
on autopilot, might as well fucking just take them.
There you go. Oh, I know what to do.
Mr. Shab, you're aware that you're not allowed to leave now, right?
Really? I'm not allowed to
Well,
leave.
yes, you just walked in. Are you sick as well?
No. And I have, in
Well,
fact, I
now
was
you're
standing a
potential
good
liability.
distance away from you until now.
It's airborne. Plenty of people in here don't wear masks.
You dug through trash cans?
And I do.
Why did you bring that dog here?
In fact, I plan on
well-
incinerating the suit as soon as I leave.
Okay. Fine, on your risk, but as soon as you feel any sort of symptoms,
I know the
please return to
drill.
the hollow and get yourself into.
I know the drill.
Okay.
What did you say name was?
Okay.
Well, some people don't. Just making sure. Fuck, I've been told to kill anyone that breaches quarantine, so.
Killjoy and
Really?
assuming the name.
Yeah.
You've been told to kill anyone who breaches quarantine who's sick or who's helping.
Either way.
I just wanted to make sure
Either way.
That's highly likely.
I'm not gonna
And
do
what
it.
do you intend to do, though?
you've committed very
You're not going to? You're going to disobey orders. So as soon as I pass that line, you're not going to shoot me.
But if you need anything,
no.
I would have already needed to kill you, and I'm
Going to
honestly not in the condition to start a fight.
You also
And I
wouldn't
think the
win.
order is stupid.
For now, if you want actual stuff, you can probably seek out someone from leadership, one of which was
It
the
doesn't
guy-
matter. Order is
Gus,
stupid. Doesn't make sense.
Gus,
That's biker.
let's put it this way. I don't want you to get into trouble. All right?
I'm not sure who else is here, but again.
Well, talk to leadership why they're giving out these orders. Sorry for disobeying, but I'm not gonna start shooting people randomly.
One of your engineers.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
says a lot about you.
Sorry, just breaking on my
I guess.
Are you
weaponsmith. If you need anything of that caliber, come to me.
You too sick? Drink water. And please go into the quarantine.
Fine for now.
Okay, why the fuck are you here? There's tarps around here. You shouldn't go through them. I put them up for a reason.
There are tarps here.
Please get out.
Good to know.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
I think most of the buckets are full of other stuff.
Either way, you need anything, let me know. I'm gonna go take care of all this.
If you can...
Where did you put the supplies? In medbay or
The supplies?
that had you picked up?
Right there.
Oh, okay, I'm just fine.
You know,
sorry.
because there's a tarp here, apparently, that I'm talking through. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I mean that's not that high.
Anyways, I'm going to go and take care of this. Shortest route. This way. Da-da-da-dum-da-da-dum. I just realized this is going to be awful. This is going to be dreadfully cold. RP tarped. Wait. Is there not a shower in here? RP showers.
Alright, DM. I'll be doing that stupid magic thing.
You're doing the stupid Oh no. Where are you?
I'm in the med bay.
Okay. Well, Sharp is RP showering right now to get all the gunk off of him. You're in the med bay. I'll be there. She's using the Skull of Gul'dan to summon her ancestors. I don't know. I'll find out shortly.
Okay.
Okay. DM present. Where's the chair?
Hold on. If this is like a really high level kind of spell, do keep that in mind and give them like negatives if need be.
Alrighty. DM present. And yeah, I know.
Okay. Effectively, Cairo has determined that there is some sort of tether or link that connects themselves to the other magic users in the Hollow.
Okay.
They want to try and figure out if this connection is only for those in the Hollow, or if they can connect back to the magic users that they very much believe exist within the cult.
Okay.
They're trying to find that string, specifically to them, if it exists at all.
Okay. So, letting you know, you're probably going to be very heavily detrimented here for several things. All right?
Yep.
Have you found or felt a link before?
With the cult?
With anyone?
Or with other people? With other people, we've done it several times.
Okay. Has it always been in close range, or has it been long range as well?
It's usually within close range.
Okay. Noted. Have you had to cast a spell for this at all, or just focus?
It's usually just focused through meditation. Going off of the methods in which the cult acts, using the helmet as a focus, and the fact that they're in a lot of physical suffering, they feel that this is the best time to try and connect to them in the same ways that their rituals had always existed.
Okay. You begin to focus on the skull of one you used to call brother. You start to reach out to find the lines and links that you felt before, and you feel them. You feel one as Gus walks in the room. You felt it move through the room as he moved across and over to the sink to your right. You try and spread this out more. You reach out, trying to feel other locations, your fellow mages in training, and you start to feel dire. But as you come to that, your focus starts to wane. It takes a lot of energy from you, and you barely have any. If only you were not sick. Your focus fades, and even the line from Gustav goes missing from your senses. If only you were not sick.
Okay, that's all.
All right.
Cold water. Cold water.
We're not in the gym where the jail cells are. There's that little bend that leads to the doorway that leaves. We were right there.
Hey, Kaz, quick question. Who is Mug Queen Ghost? Do you know?
Yes, I know who Mug is.
Okay.
They made a character.
Well, I'm not seeing them in the chat, so I was like, who is this?
They're in the NPC channel, question mark?
Oh, there's Mugs. Okay. I see him now. Cool.
Oh, it's just a real
You guys know your blood type.
Thank you. Oh, you said cold medicine. I was like, oh,
He's
sure,
so
I'll pop
sick.
one.
He's so sick. He just.
My blade is red too.
I'm very glad it is.
I have a document posted in one of the mag.
Okay. To research.
Everything.
Blood samples are over here.
I'll start. I'll start sending.
Just.
Right there, over there. Where do you have slide? Slide. Slides with.
Slides?
That's what I call
They
little
should be in the second drawer on the
Who's Malang?
inside. Because if we put them in cold storage.
Same
they'll crack.
question. Who's Malang?
They should be inside. You know where the desk
Okay, that
is?
one I don't know.
Okay.
In the
Malwine?
other
Are they in
room?
the server? right? Like at and then
Okay.
write their name and see if they're in here.
Yeah, let me see.
The in front, there's a drawer in front
know
of
that
the
one.
desk.
In front of the desk.
No, I don't have an at Mallang. All right, let me see if I can go through character sheets.
Getting so many characters we can't keep track of them. Well,
Clean blood samples.
True.
Go.
Can't open any of those because those have the chemicals in them.
Anyone opened anything?
Okay. Then the microscope should be in that drawer, I think. I mean, not the drawer,
This one?
the cupboard. Yeah. We're gonna do this basic test first before we go into like the heavy hitting ones.
Oh.
That is a no, and I've gone up pretty far now. I don't see a Mallang anywhere. All right, well. A DM is present when you are ready.
Please. Well. Here you go. Have fun.
Bro, no.
We're probably gonna have to take a second look at it. 'Cause 2 eyes are better than just one. Is this the clean blood or the infected blood?
That one's the infected.
Okay. Taking a look at the infected blood thing, what's different about
Alrighty,
it?
and all you have for this is research. Chemist does not apply.
Nope.
All right. As you look through the microscope, thankfully you have one. As you look through it, you notice almost immediately some things in the blood.
I'm gonna zoom in.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be... Oh dear. This is actually part of the thing I didn't research. But you do... Let me go see what it looks like. Hold on. I'll be right back. Chat, don't tell anybody.
Man, I can't believe God didn't do his research.
I did all the other research.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Start getting the other samples prepared. Mainly the spit and the clean blood.
I already got the clean blood ready. I gotta get it.
Okay.
So, you notice what looks to be cells latched on and attacking other cells. From your knowledge, this is clearly a bacteria. In this one, well, it's rather prevalent.
Give me an eye drop.
There were no pictures.
Give me an eye dropper. The really thin one.
There.
Okay. I'm going to try to take as many of those specific ones with the I forget the
You're trying to separate the bacteria from everything else?
Yeah, I'm trying to separate the bacteria.
Okay.
So we just have a somewhat clean sample without blood.
All right. Doing some extremely delicate work. You do as best you can with the materials provided. And you are fairly certain that with what you have not done a perfect job, but it will do.
Okay. So, I found out something. Seems like there's bacteria attacking the blood cells directly. So, I've gathered as much as I can. Probably not the cleanest one, but at least it's something to work on. Get me a saliva sample.
Saliva sample already done and right here.
Looking at the saliva sample now.
Was this from an infected individual?
This was from an infected.
Actually, I'm going to give a larger bonus because he actually knows what he's looking for now. Okay. One moment. All right. You look at the sample of saliva and what's in it, and you see an almost exact copy of that bacteria you just got out earlier.
The exact same on the spit.
Yep, it's cancer.
We have our
Is it everywhere?
breeder. I didn't take any nostril samples if you want to try that.
Take a nostril sample from someone.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Put in pocket. Okay.
So does it seem like the after they kill a cell, does it seem like they're multiplying?
Yes.
Oh.
You actually saw it in the last thing you looked at. And this one is attempting to do the same.
Oh shit. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I'm removing the normal spit. And then I'm taking the sample of mostly of the infected cells. And then I'm putting them onto the thing that I'm seeing what they actually look like. So I can have so there's a visual representation for them.
All right. Is there anything you do to this aside from look through a microscope?
No.
All right. You look at the bacteria you collected, and you shine a light through it because of that. Because it's a microscope. And you see, comparing it to other forms of bacteria, this one seems to have dense cellular walls. Aside from that, it looks to be something akin to the flu.
Okay.
But that looks like many things. You'd need references next to you to get anything specific.
Taking the laptop.
Have nostrils.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up any images of any of bacteria that have been discovered, well, at least most of them, and I'm gonna try to cross-reference.
All right. You try and cross-reference what you see and what is in the reference images of what you have found in your various researches before. And you come across something rather quickly I might add, you find that this looks like Legionnaire's disease. It is a bacteria that can cause very flu-like symptoms and can even result in eventual pneumonia. Legionnaire's is fatal, but it can be treated with antibiotics. However, there is something you notice from this sample compared to the normal one that you see in the references. Once again, this one appears to have denser cellular walls of some sort. And even as you shine light on it, it does not seem to shrink or do any sort of foul movement. It just continues to exist, looking for something else to infect.
So, from what I can gather,
good rolls.
This is kind of like Legionnaire's disease.
Yeah.
It can be fatal, but there's something different about it, and I don't know what it is. The cell walls seem to be stronger than the normal Legionnaire disease. It can be cured with certain antibiotics, but we might need a different. We might need a stronger antibiotic, which we probably can't buy. Looking at nostril sample. Same thing.
Nostril sample? Is this from an infected person?
Yep.
You see the same thing. This is from Biker? Okay. You see the same thing, yeah. Just not.
Put all of this in cold storage. Take the infected blood and keep it as far away from the clean blood as possible.
Opposite side.
These things, once they destroy a cell, it takes it over, then that becomes an infected cell.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
You continue looking in. I'm gonna go tell Cairo what I have. Oh.
Would you like rolls as well?
Yeah.
So you're a researcher too. What was your specialty? Yeah, I see.
Biochem.
Oh, so this is actually your thing. Okay.
Yeah. I let him take the hand.
So he told he told you what you're looking for, and well, you have samples right here of exactly what it is. So you're gonna get a much easier roll. Okay. So you look at this sample and you reference the laptop that's right next to you. Yes, it is in fact Legionnaire's disease that has mutated. This version of Legionnaire's has grown resilient, and by how dense the cellular wall is, one second. If you look at how dense the cellular wall is, you will notice that it is in fact probably one of the most resilient bacterias you have ever seen.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
And with a 15 that I rolled for this, you will, one second, I have a person in my ear. 1 second, I'm doing research.
Yep.
With a 15, you realize that whatever this came from, this mutated form of Legionnaire's disease, it had to have somehow cultivated and mutated inside of an incredibly hostile environment.
Where the fuck did you come? Oh. Ben.
What do you need?
Ben.
Two things. One, I'm setting up a temporary communal showers in the garage at request of Gus for people to do that.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
I need a
medbay.
roll for that.
Okay.
Are you learning anything?
I'm sorry, you got a natural one.
I took a look under the microscope.
You're trying to make a communal shower? Is
Just like
that what you said?
Temporary,
resistant. It's
yeah.
like resistant.
Yeah, you got a natural one. The materials you're using break,
Like,
and you are now
that's some of the
drenched in
worst
cold
shit
water.
I've seen.
If you had water with you.
Where
Man.
this came from?
Second thing, Mal's trying to
I don't know
join
where it
to
mutated,
help
where
out
it
with NPC
cultivated,
work.
but it was the trash.
Yeah, I see. Who's Mal?
Dump of bodies.
Mal Lang. She
Inform them
is
that
in the
they need
NPC
to.
chat.
Oh, they're in the
Hmm?
Discord? Okay.
Yeah.
They're in the Discord.
She is?
Yeah, she's in the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we was just looking for that.
Oh, that's gonna be the
Gotcha.
fucking
All right,
question.
thank you.
This is one of the most resistant bacteria I've
Okay, I'll go back to Demon.
ever fucking seen.
Kaz, if you could go to the spawn room
We're
then.
gonna need chemicals,
For that?
strong chemicals.
Very
I'm gonna have to
strong
contact
chemicals. We're
Nadia.
gonna need.
Spawn room for what, sorry?
We're gonna need money for
Just to
those
see
chemicals.
Malang and tell him what's going on.
Yeah.
We have.
I'm gonna need to contact. Yeah, I'm gonna contact her.
Keep in mind,
So-
we don't
just
just
so-
need it for us, we also need it for the people outside.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
This comes priority. I'm stopping all research on the combat stims and medical stims. Any chemicals that we have are not to be opened at all unless I've already opened
just
them.
I just wanted to make
Remember what I
drugs.
said order should be get us fixed.
Yeah.
Produce something that Merciful Heart can do, and then so on.
That's the plan. I've been making medical stims for Cairo.
Yeah,
But I'm stopping research on that and I'm focusing on
Whoa, my dude.
this. Liam,
I'm good.
I'm not gonna spread this around. Let's not spread this around because we don't want to cause panic.
Understood.
There's
That's
already
my question. Where
I'll
the
bring
fuck
some
did this
tea
come
to the
from?
others.
How long have you been standing?
I don't count that. I'm bench made the
When's
tea.
the last
It's gonna
time
get
you-
cold.
Guess.
I'll grab
When's
the
the last
tea.
time you
I'm
checked?
feeling better than most of you.
Cairo.
Okay. Listen, I got the arms.
As
I
Bruja
gotta use
says
way less energy
that,
than all of you.
where the hell did this come from? Something pops in your head. Me.
I'm gonna start experimenting.
It came from me. And you remember what was said as they came in here and reported the results. Incredibly dense cellular walls. It had to have been grown in a hostile environment. You don't know everything about cells or microbiology or anything like that. But you know that your own body is a hostile environment, as you gave Biker your own blood as a radioactive poison. It dawns on you that the cellular wall might be resistant to radiation.
Do we have any really good fucking antibiotics here?
I've been making medical stims with whatever
Sit
Nadia
down.
got. I don't remember off the
I
top
will
of
get
my
your
head.
tea.
What?
No, I have the tea. It's right on the table. I just want to get it to the
Okay,
others.
sit.
What?
What kind of tea is it?
French made in.
Sit. Man, if only if only I could keep it down.
They're rolling
Oh,
decent
yeah.
enough.
Okay, let me do this.
Sit down.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm sitting down. I'm just gonna.
If you start thinking it, it's immune to radiation.
I'm
It's
sorry,
immune
what?
to what?
gonna be either resistant or immune to radiation.
Okay.
So that's not gonna be an option.
Okay.
Go back to
So
chemicals.
we can't kill it off. Back to chemicals.
Back to
Can't. Back to chemicals. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, let's experiment with the chemicals we have on hand first.
Is Wrench still in the gym?
Is Wrench still in the gym? I don't know.
I'm looking.
Okay.
No, Wrench isn't in here. Okay. Well, wait, hold on. Gonna. Wait. Okay. Let's just try getting the samples out from the infected samples. I think she put them back into cold storage.
You see that all the samples are still here.
Okay. Message to Wrench. Hey Wrench, do you have any UV lights?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the ones that I've opened this past weekend. And
Alright.
only those for now.
Oh, we're in dire straits and we're
Mainly.
working with limited supplies. Then we already.
It's not really limited, kind of. Okay. First things first, before we start testing with the chemicals. Try to remove the bacteria from each of the samples.
Alright.
I'm
You want
gonna
exclusively
send a
blood
message.
samples right now? Or
Both, any samples we have, we need as many of the infected cells as we can.
right, so
And I'm
start
gonna
mass
contact
producing.
Wrench.
Now here's the actual hard part.
Do you have a UV light? The first test that we're gonna do with light. See if I'm able to see through the walls with the UV light. The laptop should be there, so if you need it to see what chemicals are known to work against Legionnaire disease, it's right there.
Alright.
Oh boy.
I'm just waiting for a response from Wrench.
Stirring. Got it. Okay. 1 vial.
I have no idea what any of that is.
Wait, hold on.
It all ends with sin, though. And all of prescription medications have these special names. So if you know, like, sin or ace or airy, you can get an idea of what it's for because of just how the name is made. So most of them use floxacin and thromycin. Show me these things. No, reject cookies. Screw you.
I found a blood sample.
Yeah, they use either a floxacin or a thromycin. Okay.
You got.
Hey, one of them's a roxythromycin.
Separate them.
Okay.
I think so. I don't remember which drawer it's in or which cupboard it's in.
Yeah, I'm doing that when I'm doing research, and you're doing research for Nadia. Uh-huh. Seeing what the researchers do, because they're the ones saving the day. Having a medical person in here would make things significantly easier. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yum ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum ba-dum yum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Yada ba-bum. Yada ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Yada ba-bum. Yada ba-bum. Yada ba-bum. Yada ba-bum. Yada ba-bum. Yada ba-bum. Yada ba-bum.
I want some assistance with separating.
I'm good. I got blood sample tray empty.
You don't actually need to separate them. You know what it is.
Just gotta make sure.
You know what it is.
Shut up.
Oh, that trash can's gonna get burned. It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, you're in a research lab. It should be bio-waste anyways.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, it would be better to test non-separated. Because you're going to have to take the antibiotic anyways.
Getting the saliva separated.
Actually, it occurs to you that the illness might be messing with your mind. It might be better to try and research what works on this while it's combined, as when someone takes the antibiotic, they'll be combined anyways. Uh-huh.
Never mind. Don't remove the cells in particular.
Well, I got slides ready. We can start putting them under a microscope and dropping in.
Oh, what were they?
Yeah, I'll begin mixing in chemicals together.
Sin,
See which
floxacin, and
does at
thromycin.
least something either alleviates it or stops it a little bit. Okay. I need to grab 2 more. Okay.
Damn, boy. That is the exact role you needed.
I'm doing good.
As good as one can be.
That is the exact role you needed.
So, I'm gonna start mixing some of the chemicals we have at this moment.
Alright.
See if I'm able to make at least a stopper or a debilitator to temporarily slow its advance. Going off of what the
From the references that you gathered from the Legionnaire's disease that you looked up, you know you had taken a look at what was used for treatment, and you saw specifically 4 things: ciprofloxacin, moxifloxacin, clarithromycin, and erythromycin.
Okay.
Of those, you notice
of those.
there is one similarity between all of them, and that is the last 3 letters, sin. Otherwise, ingredients that include the part floxa and thromi, those are also similar. When you're in the cabinet, you manage to actually find some.
Okay.
What do you do with them?
Of the actual pills, some of the actual pills that help with Legionnaire disease.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Can you disinfect the microscope real quick?
Got it.
Then you still need that light, UV light.
Yeah, if you have it.
Don't really have anything industrial, but
Industrial isn't. We just need a UV light. We gotta see if I can see through the skin cell wall with that.
Science!
Okay. Yeah. Get rest. For the love of God.
Really? No, he's seen an owl before. I just don't know on research. Because he literally closed a metal gate onto himself. And half of him was caught in a fire. When he got pinned.
I'm gonna take a look at the bottle, see what types of chemicals are in there first.
Alright, well, I'm not going to go and look it up, but you see what chemicals they have. Because that's a lot of chemicals.
I'll look it up later.
You would know from what you have in your cabinets, from what was in there, you actually have them present in these cabinets.
Okay. He's gonna take one of them. He's gonna take one of the. Is it a pill or a liquid?
This is a pill.
Okay. He's gonna take some of that. He's essentially just gonna crush it in a plastic baggie.
All right.
Crush one of the pills. Okay. And then he's gonna take some of the infected blood cell, put it onto a petri dish. Then sprinkle some of the crust dust on it. And then look at it.
Alrighty. As you take a look at the sample through the microscope after placing the medicine on there, you notice that it is ineffective. Mostly. But it does seem to not like it, and moves away from it as best as it can. But ultimately, it is not doing anything. Perhaps you need something slightly different to really get through that cellular wall. Do they have cellular walls? Do bacteria have cellular walls?
He's gonna look at the ingredients once again, then look up substitutes for those. I'll look that up. Yeah, I just want to know if there is any substitutes that can be used that are slightly stronger.
You find one. You find something that can be substituted. You will need to mix it together to make the actual compound, but you feel you can actually do so with what you have present. All it needs is a simple mortar and pestle. Just crushing it together.
Do we have a mortar and pestle in the kitchen? Fuck.
I'm new.
I'll ask.
Use
Actually, I'll just send a message to the group chat.
that would be a good idea.
Okay.
Message to all whisperers. Does anyone know if we have a mortar and pestle in the kitchen?
I should get one though. Salsa always comes out better with a molcajete.
Yeah, they have the. Did you just Spanish me? That was sick. Yeah, they have to have something to keep it all together, so... What is it that plants have that regular microorganisms don't? I forgot. Okay. Yeah. I am right. I remember! Because I thought it was bacteria that had walls and viruses that didn't, so I was right. Mm-hmm. Science! Oh no, speaking of science.
Oh, is there a substitute for a mortar and pestle that we could use? Right, just a bowl and a giant, stick technically should work.
You could technically also use a plastic bag and smash it too.
Fun.
You just gotta smash it and mix together.
We'll just use
But yeah, my boss was
Sort of nice feeling.
talking with me yesterday, and then he was out with a fever today. Guess who's now feeling sick? This guy. Great.
He's grabbing all the things that he does need to make the compound.
You got it.
And he's putting one of each into a plastic bag, closing it, and smashing it.
You're putting it all together?
Hey, Foot.
Wonderful.
What was the compound? What was the compound made out of?
Flirting with Patricia again.
1 second.
That's
Okay, have fun with
what he's
that.
putting into the bag is the compound first.
Give me
Okay.
a roll.
1 second, I need to roll for something stupid.
Oh no.
With a 5, the possum hisses at you and tries to bite you. You figure you should probably stop flirting with it.
Never.
It's not a Pokemon, Joker. Anyways, what were we doing?
Hello, punny Batman. There's no love.
So he's taking the compound that he's gonna probably replace some of the ingredients in one of the pill bottles that he used on the thing.
All right. You successfully mix a compound together.
Okay. Give me a piece of paper. Give me a piece of paper. Anything. We need to keep track of how many things are combining with what.
Here you go, piece of paper.
I got a question. Did I get to whisper for you?
First test.
Okay.
111.
Hello?
So the
Chemicals,
checkpoints
okay.
which I've set on
Labeling
screen,
machine.
should I assume that people have already
then
answered the
he's
question about where they
gonna-
came from? Like what zone and
If they
everything?
are already inside,
See what
yes.
chemicals can be replaced with the compound he just made.
No, I mean like if they're coming through
And
the
see if he
doors,
has them
like
in stock.
where the entrance is.
The one outlier that needs to be there.
1 second, I'm also talking to someone in comms. You can if you want to. It's your job.
Okay.
Actually, bring all the chemicals out.
Bringing all the chemicals out.
All right, so
Included the
please
liquid ones.
say what you said again in smaller words.
Okay.
Not that I didn't understand those,
okay.
but
So-
that it's just faster to say.
Okay. So he's looking over the original pill bottle for the infected cells,
Mm-hmm.
seeing what can be replaced and can't be replaced. Then he's looking at his stock currently to see what can't be replaced. And then he's going to add those ones into the bag to see if that works. or at least helps in creating the one the
So,
desired product.
there are a total of 3 different compounds you can exchange out for different things. There is only one that is found within the research that must be in there. Everything else can be put in as is, as you so desire.
Okay. Do we have the one that has to stay in there?
Yes.
In stock? Just taking some of that and putting it into the baggie, then mixing it really well.
You do so.
Okay.
Can I have bowl?
Clean infected blood.
Clean infected blood?
Okay.
Saliva, blood.
Blood. Let's work on blood. Let's work on blood first. So clean out the petri dish, so we can put it under the microscope and see what's going on.
Let's try. This down.
Biohazard!
I'm just gonna take the fucking box out at this point.
Yeah, we're gonna need everything out.
Put that there. Take one.
I already know the result. He's already got it. I'm just waiting for him to actually try it.
Then pour blood onto the petri dish. Any blood?
Like he nailed the DC that was required. Yeah, gotta get that clean contaminated blood. Listen, scientists don't have to say the correct things all the time. They just have to be right when the answers
Then
count.
He's gonna take a little bit of the
Or learn
existing
from
one,
mistakes.
in the baggie,
All right.
and just sprinkle a little bit into there. See what that does.
This is one you mixed and created, or original one?
This is the one. This is the one we mixed.
Okay. You peer through the microscope.
It's one of the. It's one of all of the replaceable ingredients.
Okay. You mix it together, and you manage to see that, oh my goodness, I have been called again by someone. No.
Okay.
I'll get to you in a second. Go to Whisper 3.
Will do.
It's chaos today.
Everyone, Dad's attention.
Okay, so you mix it all together. You see that there is an effect on it. However, it is not complete, as this does not have one of the ingredients that you needed, the one that you put in the other one.
The one that we were using was the 3 replaceable ingredients plus the one needed.
Oh, okay. In that case, you see that the cellular wall is destroyed.
Is it killing? Is it dying?
When a cellular wall is destroyed, the bacteria is dead.
Okay. We found it.
You just managed to roll the difficulty required. Congratulations.
Bam! Science buddy.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. It's dying. It's dying.
And
So
something of
one,
note,
one
because this is
good.
blood as well, it does not degrade the cellular walls of the blood.
I'm here now. I'll go up to the comm.
Perfect. And
Okay, what'd you need?
Okay. So take out all of the
Hey man,
all the
you wanna
chemicals
you
that
wanna
we
do
don't
something?
need and leave the
You
three
want to do
people that we
something
need.
funny?
Am I feeling something funny? I'm sitting here with the science twins. So sure.
We're gonna need more hands in here.
need.
Yeah. We're gonna. I'm gonna get more people in here so we
They're
can.
screaming for me, but I'm passed out.
Okay.
Sorry, I had a funny idea. Because you were doing some magic shit with Caro earlier.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to like get someone to to check on Gus and to touch him. But if someone does, I'd like,
I'm
to
gonna go
suck a
find
little bit
people
off
that
their knife
can
first.
still move.
What?
For
Oh, that
Yeah.
will be difficult. Alright.
Okay. All right. I'll
dramatic
be
bitch,
there
man, I'm sorry.
shortly, I guess. Just so you're aware, as a researcher, you know the chemical compounds required for this now. You just have to mix it together. That's it.
Woo.
Oh my goodness. Why? Where's Gus?
Trust me on this. You can come back.
Where's Gus?
Okay. For now.
Where's the dead man?
Lars will explain to you what.
So much technology out there.
Here's Gus. Okay.
Use your awesome
There is
powers
something.
for Gusnik. And here's the play of events. Step 1, we don't die, and everyone else figures out. Or maybe you two. I don't know.
Alright, hold on. I think I'm gonna get the other scene going.
Then
Okay.
get
Just
better.
invite me when you're in there.
Then I
If
go
you
and
want to
do
gather
my
all the
race,
techies
and I
in
win.
one channel, just so
Oh,
we're-
right.
I
It's
get
that time.
access to
Okay.
one of those hidden garages full of all kinds of things from the other.
we won't need them right away, but
And then we find something useful.
All techies. If you could please go to Whisperer 2. Thank you.
Then we help you, and then I take you out to the beach. And just,
Won't be the sun. The real sun.
Informing you now, Gus.
A biker.
It is unsuccessful.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Where is... I'm actually feeling nauseous.
Why? You're attracted. Wait, what? Yeah.
So, hey, Kaz.
Yeah.
I have unfortunate news.
Oh.
Goody.
I'm feeling nauseous and I need to get out of VR.
Oh, like really bad? Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Alright,
if you need
don't
someone
worry.
to DM...
I got a plan.
Yeah, if you need someone to DM, just grab someone else. Thank you. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm gonna go be sick. Yeah, that literally came out of nowhere. I'm now feeling sick. Thankfully, it doesn't feel like any of the symptoms they're having, so yeah. Yeah, so I am going... Actually, that might be part of why I was feeling horrible earlier. Oh, that would also mean I didn't get it from my boss. We were just both in the same location. Oh, no! Okay, well, that's bad. Anyways, I'm gonna get off. Sorry for doing that. So, wow, we've only been going... Okay, 2 hours, not bad. But yeah, have fun. Go watch them. Go watch Kish, because she's going to be going through some incredibly fun stuff. Yeah. Twitch.tv/QYSSH_AHLN. I think that's it. Anyways, go find her. She's in VRChat. I'm the FootKnight. Fight on.